Hi, everyone. I am going to give you a quick lifestyle update. Just kind of an update on the overall program overview. So within that lifestyle program, it encompasses the communication, things like the Monday updates, newsletters, the Facebook page, any of those HOA blasts, all of the events, the sponsorship program, all of our clubs and groups, all of the Lifestyle Link website and the calendar scheduling on the website, our Facebook page, and the fitness program. So starting with communication, our Lifestyle Link online calendar and the TV calendars in the foyer of the Grove and the foyer of the Orchard building, that is where you're going to get your most up-to-date information. So if you're coming up to the Grove and you're curious about where your event is going to take place, please check that online calendar before you come up here. We'd hate to have you come up to the Grove and then your event be in the Orchards or vice versa. Monday updates are going to be your next update, most up-to-date information. That Monday update will kind of follow that same format each Monday. You'll have your friendly HOA reminders, and those are going to be written by Matt. Any upcoming event information, registration links will all be there for you. If we have new sponsors joining the sponsorship program and they send me a little blurb about themselves, I'll update that in the Monday update. If any of fitness changes happen, that will be located in the Monday update. And then your sign up genius links for pickleball and for chair volleyball. And then finally, it ends with that lost and found. The lost and found is located behind the front desk. So if you have an item that you have lost, hopefully you'll be able to find it behind the front desk. Newsletters come out the second to last Wednesday of each month. We send out two newsletters. One is the lifestyle newsletter, and one, each club and group has their own page. They will submit upcoming events for that club or group, and then any photos that they might have or share any information of things that are going on. That newsletter will come out the second to last Wednesday, and then all of the events will open up for sale the Friday after that. So make sure that as you are clicking on those registration links, know that that link is not live until the Friday after the newsletter goes out. And then finally, we started this year sending out Friday fitness updates. So if you are active in that fitness programming or you're looking to start to get active in it, that Friday fitness update will be information for the next week. So you will know where all of your classes are happening, what time, and if there are any subs for those classes. So my goal is to have well-rounded programming with a variety of entertainment options at different price points. I gave you a list of some of the things that we had in 2024 and in 2025 so far. So you can see we host events that are, from small socials to nationally touring entertainments, blood drives, pool karaoke. We try to hit every point of entertainment. But if you always have a suggestion, please come and see me. If you've seen a band or you've seen, a comedian or a magician or something like that, I love to hear those suggestions. And it's really helpful to have, a point of a contact that has experienced that entertainment before. So, and then just kind of some data points in 2024, we had over 130 lifestyle events and over 35 sponsor lunch and learns. So our calendar was very full in 2024, and it was fantastic. So kind of touching on the different price points, part of that goal, we have a thriving sponsorship program. We invite these sponsors to have interaction with our residents. And, they will sponsor events. We've had 5 lifestyle events so far this year that have been sponsored. Essentially, that means that they provide something or they help offset the cost for those events. So that really helps elevate the events where we can get higher quality entertainment for less money in ticket price for our residents. So as those sponsors are hosting their lunch and learns, let's support them because they really do support us and help elevate our our events. They let us do more for less, which is fantastic. Additionally, our sponsorship income, and I'll talk about the sponsorship program in a second, but gives Lifestyle a cushion budget. So again, it offsets those costs so that we can get higher quality entertainment for less. Year to date for events, we have had income of $16,497.15, and our expenses at $15,383.95. So, our income and expenses are almost equaling out there, which is fantastic. So our sponsorship program is broken down into 5 different levels that our sponsors can choose to join us. We have diamond, platinum, gold, silver, and bronze. Again, the money that the sponsors pay into this programming helps offset a lot of those costs for our events. So we really try to maintain a fantastic relationship with these sponsors. Not only does it let residents have interaction with local businesses, maybe some businesses that you're looking for. And then additionally, they get to come and interact with you guys. In 2024, our total sponsorship income was $65,410. And then year to date for 2025, we brought in $32,645, which is right on target to meet that goal from last year. Because each one of our sponsors has a rolling renewal. So we have, a handful that renew in January, but most of them are renewing throughout the year. So you'll get more information as that number increases for 2025. Our clubs and groups are really going strong. We have 54 clubs and groups. And it's been great this year to see our clubs really branching out and hosting a lot of their own events and even teaming up together to host events, which is great. We really encourage our clubs to have events and bring in different kinds of speakers. If you are a club president and you're bringing in a speaker or a business, we do want to ensure that we are valuing our sponsors who are paying into the program. So if you're not familiar with it, we have a presentation request form just so that I can make sure that we don't have any conflicting businesses coming in to present to clubs that might have a conflict with one of our sponsors in the category that they represent. Food trucks. Food trucks are difficult. The town of Fort Mill put in place an ordinance at the end of 2023, and we are limited to certain trucks that we can bring in. They have to be inspected and approved by the town of Fort Mill. And additionally, a lot of those trucks are requiring minimums. We cannot guarantee a minimum amount of sales. And so those trucks do not come here, which kind of leaves us with the trucks that end up being a little bit more flaky. So we're finding, originally we had Takeout Tuesday every Tuesday. We narrowed it down to now food trucks partnering with trivia and larger events out at the pool and things like that. But we're finding that we just can't count on them. So food trucks are most likely going to be a thing of the past. One-off food trucks at the pool, focusing on trucks that we know are not flaky and are reliable. But if you are an avid food truck person, we just won't see them very often here at Carolina Orchards anymore, unfortunately. And then finally, the fitness program. So we have a great fitness program here. We have 7 instructors that keep our residents healthy and active throughout the week. We switched over to our new program back in July of 2023, where we pay $5 per class directly to the instructor. So you're not locked into any kind of a contract or a certain amount of classes that you have to pay for. You really are kind of in charge of your own schedule there, which is great. a lot of flexibility for our residents to be able to attend classes, but also travel and have other hobbies as well. This year we formed the fitness committee, the fitness and health committee. They have been absolutely amazing to helping the fitness program and the wellness and the gym. I have listed here all of the members of that committee. So Marion Couture, she is the chairperson. Carol Indrachuk and Bill Livingston, they are kind of part of the fitness class subcommittee. So they focus on the fitness classes. Linda Byrne and David McCullen, they're focusing on the gym and the gym equipment. And then Connie Reitmer and Linda Byrne are going to focus on wellness. So wellness programming that you'll see coming soon. So if you have any suggestions on anything pertaining to fitness and wellness, reach out to one of them and they can get that information and present it to the committee and have discussions about it. Additionally, we created a gym survey to kind of gather some data points on usage of the gym and the gym equipment. And if you wouldn't mind scanning that QR code with your phone, clicking on the little yellow bubble that pops up and submitting that gym survey if you attend the Carolina Orchards gym at least 2 times a month. So if you are not an active gym user, we're looking for people who are actively in that gym to gather those data points. And then finally, I host Lifestyle with Laura about quarterly. The next one is going to come up on May 28th at 12:30 in the Blossom Room. And that's just a chance to kind of meet with me, learn all of the things that go into the lifestyle programming here at Carolina Orchards. I'll talk about the next couple months of events and obviously give suggestions on the programming, any entertainment or anything that you want to suggest to see here at Carolina Orchards. Stop by on May 28th at 12:30. All right, that's it for me. I hope everyone has a fantastic day.